Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and...
This is the return of Pahamar.
Pahamar's back! How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed your last episode.
Yeah, dadly things to take care of.
It happens, dude. It happens.
It does.
Would you like a recap of what I worked on?
Everything?
Yeah, follow me. So, I completed a bunch of quests. Did you notice, like, our quest book's, like, pretty much done?
I saw there's only one quest left for completion, and it's in Learning to Skyblock.
Yeah. So, it's the ultimate quest, and unfortunately, it requires Thaumcrafty stuff. Now, do we have Thaumic Tinkerer on here? I know we have many Thaumcrafty mods, but I'm pretty sure we don't have Thaumic Tinkerer. Right? Yeah,
We do not.
We do. Right. So, I mean, you know what we could do, actually? Do you have a Thaumonomicon at all? No? Because actually, like, the thing that you need to know how to make is pretty darn easy. Why don't I just do this? Well, I don't want to do that. I don't know.
Do you have a spare wand?
No, because you're going to have to, like, research a bunch of stuff, and I just want you to be able to see the recipe so you can understand, like, what we're working on.
If we come back in a second, there's a way we can do it.
What's that?
We could admin things, like I could copy your knowledge.
Well, there's an in-game command I can do that with. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let's come back in a minute.
Okay.
All right, Bahamar, I just gave you the ability to at least look in NEI and see what we have to craft. So you should be able to look up the recipe for the ocarina now, in theory.
So, mana. Well, that's a whole bunch of Aurum and Ordo and an artifact.
What's that now?
I'm just poking around.
Yeah. So Aurum is like a really hard aspect to get. I've already gotten 8,000 of it, which is good because we need about 10,000. We need 100 of these ocarinas, right? And we need 100 Aurum. So that's what I set up last episode because that was going to take the longest. And I've been letting this run while I've been offline the last day or two. So if you want to follow me, I'll show you where we're at.
Where are you? There you are.
Yep. So I built this little house. A really good source of Aurum is ethereal essences, which wisps drop. So I built a little ethereal essence wrath cage generator with a grinder in the wall.
Nice.
The only semi-downside is that in order to power these wrath cages, it needs Aurum aspect, which like is what we're trying to get. But luckily, it generates more than it needs to run. So there's a net gain, which is pretty much what we're after. Yeah, watch out. So the next thing that we have to did you notice that there's a lot of runes we have to make from Britannia?
Yeah, air and earth and stuff like that.
Right. So do you know how hard it is to automate the runic altar?
Knowing Vazki, probably near to impossible.
I did it. No. Actually, like you can do it with just vanilla and Britannia, but I did it with slightly more mods because it's a little bit easier and more compact this way. So would you like to see how it works?
Okay.
Watch this. I'm going to run it once, and then I will show you how it works. So all I have to do is right-click the runic altar. Are you watching?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, you magneted. Take off the magnet. Or maybe I magneted.
You did,
We
dude.
both did.
I took mine off just to be safe.
Good plan. And then those runes go there, and then another set should fall in about a second. Ta-da! And it's ready to be right-clicked again.
Nice.
So all I have to do is put the wand in the autonomous activator, and it runs endlessly. Would you like to have it explained how it works? It took me a little while to build, and I did it off camera just because, like, it was a lot of derping. So the way it works is as follows. It starts off with an ME interface programmed to have 3 mana steel, the coal block, the stone, and the mushroom that's required. Okay. what happens is this tally box is configured to look for exactly those items. If you mouse over the runic whitelist inside the tally box, you'll see it's checking to see if there's a mana steel ingot, a block of coal, a stone, and a mushroom inside the interface. If they're there, it emits a redstone signal, which toggles this, which is an RS NOR latch. Cool. So when the RS NOR latch gets toggled, it I'm going to turn this off for a second. After it's done running a few times. So it's run like 3 or 4 times here. We've heard it. It turns off the redstone signal to the smart cable, which disables the ME interface. So that's why the ME interface isn't refilling right now, because it's disabled. See this little notch here? It's a toggle bus.
Mm-hmm.
It basically like blocks the network cable from working unless it's receiving a redstone signal. So basically, once there's one set of items in the interface is disabled, so it can't get another set. And at the same time, it turns on this resonant servo on top of the ME interface, piping the items from the ME interface into the open crate. So this is pretty much meant to be so that if I didn't have it set up like this, it would just keep refilling with items as fast as it was piping them out, and we'd get more items than we need here. So basically, we wanted to stop getting more items until the crafting was done. Does that make sense? So once we have all the items we need, it disables the ME interface, it turns on the resonant servo, it pipes the items out of the interface into the open crate, which fall on the runic altar and are added to the runic altar recipe. So now it's ready to craft. So all it needs is the Wand of the Forest. Boom. Once it's clicked, you'll notice that there's a redstone signal power of 1 coming out of the comparator. And once it's done crafting, it emits a redstone signal power of 2 from the comparator, which sends a signal to this resonant servo, which contains the living rocks. And then, probably because I turned this off mid-cycle, there should be a living rock in there. Did you pick one up?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Sorry, I'll put it back in. So the living rock then gets pulled up into the resonant servo. You know what? Did it go into here or something? It shouldn't have, but...
I'm gaining warp. Why am I gaining warp?
Oh, you know what's picking it up? This guy's picking it up. That's why. I had to filter this.
Do you know why I have a thing in the bottom right that's just continuously scrolling that I've gained warp, and I've gained permanent warp? I'm not doing anything.
It's that thing that I did.
Hmm.
So usually with this running, it's fine. So then, once it's crafted, right, we need to turn back on the ME interface. So we have the ME interface disabled the entire time, and we want to know when it's done crafting. So I've got a hopper hawk here that picks the items up into a chest. Cool. And then another tally box that looks for Rune of Earth. So only when there's Rune of Earth in here will it emit a redstone signal, which A, pulls the Rune of Earth out of the chest, and B, toggles the latch again so that the ME interface is allowed to turn on and starts the cycle over again. So watch, when I put the Rune of Earth in the chest, the ME interface reawakens, the tally box activates again, a new set of ingredients goes in, and it's ready to run again.
So how many runes of earth do we need?
200-ish.
Ah.
But the crafting recipe makes like 3 at a time, so like we should actually, believe it or not, be pretty good. It shouldn't be too hard. See? And it just runs endlessly. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. We got 41 in the A system already.
I know, right? I'm a little bit proud. And all I have to do is change the whitelist and the ME interface here to craft a different rune. Like, this entire system can be duplicated. All I have to do is change this whitelist too for Rune of Air, but like, that's fine. Could probably use the same whitelist and do a partial match. That would be cool. But yeah, dude, it's like running perfectly.
Why is there like bouncy craziness in the middle of these mana pools? Do you not see this?
I've seen that, yes. So that is... And I'm going to move these mushrooms because I don't want it to overcraft too much. So I just removed the item I know I have the least of. I'll put them in here for now. I shot an arrow in that direction the other day, and it got stuck on top of the spark. I don't know how or why, but it's there, and it's like, ouch.
If we get rid of the, like, if we drop the spark and then put it back, or it'll go away.
Maybe. I'm just letting it hit me. I'm hoping that'll make it go away. Sparks back. So how cool is that? Like, I'm really proud of this build, especially because I used vanilla redstone and a vanilla RS Norlatch.
This is like redstone skies for you. That's 2 builds involving vanilla redstone.
I know, I'm so proud of it. So that should get us all the runes of earth we need. Now we're going to need 100. So if we look at the oakarina, we're going to need demonic ingot, which is rich slag plus. So I need an earth element. So that's going to be liquefied emerald. It looks like 2 emeralds with a rune of earth on the casting table. So I'm going to go set that up now. Just want to double check that I'm correct about this 2 emeralds thing. What I'm going to do here, that was cool. Retriever.
Oh wow, that's a lot of yellorium.
Yeah.
4,000 yellorium ore. Good grief. That's good because the reactor's almost done.
Yeah. Nice. That works perfectly. And then it's 2 emeralds, and then it should solidify, and it should pipe directly underneath. Awesome. What was it, 1 emerald? Wow, actually liquefied emeralds are a lot. That's awesome. I'm just going to, whatever, like, it will be fine. We'll let this run for a bit, because this is going to get us our earth elements. Let's see. So what else do we need for our ocarina? What else do we need, Pahamar? We need air elements, which is a rune of air and a feather. And we need this dude. We need amethyst, which is an earth element and a feather and an alchemic chemistry set. We need sapphires, which is an air element and a feather and a mystical blue petal. Do we have 100 mystical blue petals?
I can't imagine
Yes.
it would be hard.
Now we have it. And then we need rubies, which is a recipe, I think from, yes. So we need fire elements. We need 100 runes of fire. That's something we're going to need eventually. And then the golden coin, which I'm already started working on, actually. Good. Good. I've got 64 of them.
Nice.
I'm going to do another half stack now. Excellent. How's my Aurum doing? 8,400 and Ordo. We're going to need a lot more Ordo. I'm pretty sure lead has it, though. So that won't be terrible to get. Yeah, there's plenty of Ordo on lead. And we've got plenty of Ordo or lead in the A system. Just going to double check to see if there's any better aspect that we can get Ordo from. Ordo is on a lot of things. Let's see. Yeah, there's a ton of things that have Ordo on it, but I think we're probably good. Just the way we are. Do jars have Ordo?
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
It's a King Lemming. We're
We're just
recording
recording.
Agrarian Skies. You're making a cameo now.
Uh-oh. Gotta go. Nah, whatever. I'll hang out.
Cool, man. How you
I'll
doing?
keep it PG. Doing
Okay,
alright.
I did some Botania automation, and I'm having fun with that. And We're working on the final quest. Did you play Agrarian Skies too?
No, I haven't played Minecraft in what year is it?
I don't know.
It's 3004.
It's been a little while then.
Hold on, I'm really confused as to what's happening right now.
It's not actually the year 3004.
Well, I figured that might be the Canadian calendar.
I don't think this casting table is using up the Rune of Earth, which is cool by me.
Don't tell anyone.
I don't know if it's intended to. Like, maybe it's supposed to be like a cast. But I mean, I'm gonna still craft them because I need them for other things.
Vasky must know.
Well, it's not a, it's a other mod recipe. Like, it's not Tanya strictly. It's something added it. So I'm gonna make a blood magic ritual. Let me get the stuff I need for this Pahmar. You want to come back in a minute?
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll be back, guys.
Should I?
All right, guys, we're back.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Pahmar's showing off for Lemming.
I am known to
Or
do
something.
things.
It's true. It's happening.
You should be streaming this actually.
Who should be Pahmar?
Yeah, well, one of you. I don't care.
What?
That way I could actually watch.
Sorry, I stopped paying attention a while ago. This is something I'm known to do.
No, that's fair. Like I said, yeah, just stream it and then people can watch it.
Yeah. Dude, I barely
As it's
YouTube.
happening,
I
it's
can't
great.
stream.
I can't do any of that stuff, so.
Well, look at you, Mr. Accomplished University PhD dude.
That can't get anything done? Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure once the doctorate sets in full, I'll forget how to use Office and type, and overhead projectors are just out of the question.
Once the doctorate sets in, all you will use is latex.
No.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I have a latex allergy. No.
It doesn't work like that.
I think it does.
I'm not sure what's happening, but we are recording, you know.
Latex is one of the original text editors.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of university guys love it.
Yeah.
That's
They're the
why they
only
work
ones
at
who love it.
universities. It's pretty bad. It's like if you took Word and made it less intuitive and
It's like-
very
it's like-
particular. And, well, that is Word, but
It's a text
even
editor.
worse.
Like, what?
Have you
what?
ever used VI?
It's
Yes.
basically VI
Also a
Word.
text editor. You can make some beautiful equations with it. I will absolutely give them that. But it's not a very good program, I'm sorry.
So let's see. We're gonna want this and this. So we need amethyst.
Can we come
need
back in a
blood
sec?
box. Yeah, sure.
Think of that.
No problem, dude. I'm getting earth elements, aplenty. I'm considering speeding this up a little bit, to be honest with you. But do we have any more casting tables in the A system? We do not. All right, maybe I'll do it later then. The speeding up bit, because I'm not doing it now. We'll just let it run. It's automatic enough. So let's see. I'm gonna try. Oh, that's right. The one thing I do need is the brewery. So we'll put this in here. I'm gonna put one of you and one of you together, and you should brew together into the blood thing, and then that goes on the top, and then we put this and this, and it should automate. One
Brewing?
side. Activate the Master Ritual Stone. Hooray!
Potions, I
Hooray!
assume?
Blood magic. Automation. So, like, we're on the last quest lemming of the Agrarian Skies 2 series, and Jaded made it so that you need to automate, like, many different mods to combine the last item you need.
Well, she's kind of a troll.
She is. But that's why we love her.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if I put this here, it makes this an on-off switch. So this should no longer run. So I think we have enough earth elements for now. Yeah, we've got pretty close to an earth. So let's double check that oakarina recipe. So the oakarina requires 1 set of earth elements, 2 sets of earth elements, air elements, fire. We're going to need 100 fires, so maybe I'll do that one next. And this is also air. So I'm going to need 100 fire elements. So we need nether wart times 100. We're going to have to go get more of that. Gunpowder and brick. Nether.
So I'm looking through the Thaumonomicon.
Go on.
There's some strange stuff that they added.
Define they.
Like Thaumic Horizons.
Yes. There's some strange stuff in a lot of those mods. But they're all cool. Can we come back in a minute, Palmar? I need to water nether wart in the nether.
Okay.
Okay. Alright guys, we're back, and I think I've got everything I'm going to need here. So I'm just going to replace the system to make fire runes. Are there monsters spawning, Palmar?
I may have ticked off a zombie pigman.
I see. So I'm going to replace this, this. Actually, no, I just want one of these each. So in fairness, I really only need one.
How's your Rooney goodness going?
My what now?
Your Rooney goodness.
It's going well.
Sorry, was that weird?
Most things you say are weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's pretty much always weird.
Harsh. I mean, you have no defense to that.
Fire.
Yeah, I know.
So that should populate.
Wonder how my Yellorium is coming.
All right, I'm gonna have to manually talk.
Okay, to be fair, I did not come up with Yellorium, so at least there's that. Though I sort of wish I had. It's funny.
All right, derp. There we go. So that gets that going. That cooks up. That to that. Nice. Pick those up. I just need to borrow one, and we're going to steal you. I'm going to add it to the whitelist. I'm also going to tell it to ignore quantity, because it really doesn't matter. So we put that in, and we also say partial matching, and I imagine that means nice. I like Automagi, dude. That adds a block that has one very specific purpose that I don't think any other block has.
What would that be?
So it has the tally box, which you can specify like a list of items and quantities for it to check for before it emits a redstone signal. So I can tell it, for example, with the tally list, I say 3 mana stealing, get 1 gunpowder, 1 nether brick, 1 nether wart. Emit a redstone signal when this chest contains all of that. Or you can do partial matching, which means as long as it matches one of them. It's actually really slick. So how's this stuff doing? So we've got another 60 of those. That's cool. So in total, we need 200 of these earth elements, right? So we need 100 for that, and we need 100 for that.
Let's see if there's anything
also
that tickles
need
my
200
fancy in the
airs,
Thaumonomicon.
because these require airs. So we actually need 300 airs because we need 2 each. So 300 airs. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. So that'll cook up. And like I said last episode, I made a bunch of slag. So I should be able to do this and this. Nice. Polymer, I'm crafting the first of many ingredients that we're going to need for this process. I know. We haven't even caught up with the backlog of ethereal essences, which is a little terrifying to me. So this is cooking up. How are these runes of fire doing? Got 24 so far. And still going? Yes. Rune of fire, 27. So those get pulverized. Nice. And then I'm going to want to teach this thing how to make these. So let's borrow this. So you just chilling, Palomar? Is that what you're doing?
Pretty much. Just looking through the Thaumonomicon. I mean, you have all this down.
I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. So fire element, ender pearl, and stone. Fire element, ender pearl. The reason I'm automating this, by the way, guys, is I don't know if you noticed, but this requires 100 Ignis and 50 Ordo in arcane crafting, so that's like a full wand. So that's gonna hurt just a bit. I should probably put some V armor in there or something. So let's see, 80% V cost on those guys, so that's a pretty good boost. Save the pattern. Really? I have to make more flesh. I think we're wrapping up the episode here in a minute, by the way, Palomar.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but it's getting close to that point. But I, in my opinion, have finished about, I want to say half of what I wanted to do this episode for the ocarina. So maybe next episode we can wrap up the ocarina. Maybe
Ooh,
next episode.
That would
Maybe
mean wrapping
two.
up the series.
Yes, that will be a series wrap up. You are correct. There we go. So that'll give us some nice discounts. 70 in total there. So if I asked for a ruby right now, we should be able to make it. No crafting CPUs are available. Pahamar, why you do the things?
What? What did I do?
You're crafting Yellorium. I just told it to stop. I needed the crafting CPUs.
But I did it first.
Oh, yeah, but we don't need the Yellorium. Yeah, it worked!
We kind of do.
Not
We
like
ran
right
out.
this minute. What's that?
We ran out. You used all the power.
Was it empty?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed.
We let the server run for weeks. Well, days.
Nice. Yes, days, weeks, days, minutes, some amount of time. Fire runes. How are we doing? 36 of them. Nice, and it's still going. This guy should be getting close to enough. This is actually relatively cheap, but we should have enough. I think I overmade demonic stuff, but that's okay. I'm going to put a chest in our house that's going to be for the final quest.
Okay.
It's sitting in the middle. So if you would look in the chest, Bahamar, you would see that we currently have 100 demonic ingots.
Woot.
Woot indeed. Amethysts require earth element and feathers. So we're going to want 100 of those. So let's get feathers prepped. So we'll put this in here. All right, dude, I think it's pretty much wrapping up point right now.
Okay, I'm just running around scanning things because I'm waiting on you.
Oh, really?
Yep, I'm at that point.
All right, so let's wrap up here, Pahmar, and then we will come back next episode and continue all the automations that we worked on this episode. I'll probably work on some of the auto crafting between now and then because a lot of this will be time consuming. The biggest time consuming piece, like I said earlier, was Aurum, which I think we're pretty close to having what we need for it. I'll have to get Ordo cooking. The other one is this guy because it's going to take him a long time to work up the Ignis. I might have to see about maybe like another feed or something, but frankly, it would probably take more time to get a better node than it would to just let it run. I'll just request 100 and let it run overnight, and it'll eventually finish. That's kind of my plan. So for now, Darwell20 and Pahmar wrapping up the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, take it easy.
Bye-bye.